Hi, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here. We are on to the next prompt in the hashtag SOTW 2024, and this is the viewing platform. And I'm really pleased to see some of you have taken the initiative and gone ahead and started doing the spreads without me, which is wonderful because that proves that you're working at your own pace and not waiting for me to catch up. Life has been hectic, so there's no excuses there, but I have been on call. This is my first day off, and I've spent the first part of the morning obviously trying to sort my house out a little bit, really, and clear my mind and the clutter around the house. And now I need to sit down and do this. And there are so many, I've got so many videos on my playlist. So thank you to everyone who's been joining in. I have been watching, and I did notice a couple of my comments haven't stayed on videos. I haven't had that much in the past, very rarely. So I don't know what's going on there. But if my comment has never made it onto your page, but you're on my watch list, please know that I did comment and I did watch. I don't want you to think I've missed you out, so bear that in mind. So today we are on to viewing platform, and this one has the Judgement spread attached to it. So this one goes deep as well, and I've noticed a couple of the people that I've watched. Who have I watched? I've watched Misty's Mystical Musings do a spread recently, Aries Witchcraft, or Miss Kulala. Amethyst Ascensions. Gosh, there's more. There are more. Honestly, my brain is fried from being on call. So all in the playlist. Please check them out and watch. It's great fun. And in my comments, if you want to do this spread with me now, because you're not doing it externally, let me know what you get downstairs, the deck that you use, and what you get from this spread. So come and tarot along with me. So the Judgement spread. Questions. How do I judge others? Where does this judgment come from? What triggers me to judge? And how best can I release this pattern? So it's moving on. You can see we're building on the previous kind of shadow work, shadow aspects of ourselves. And now we're looking at the judgment that we all hold internally. We all judge somebody. I don't care who you are. We all do it. We don't want to, but we do. It's innate. So this is looking at that. And then for part 2 of this prompt is just to do a little shadow work journaling, recognizing the key to changing our patterns, and how to be able to stop some of these with the negative traits so that we can, recognize it happening. Miss Kulala she talked about this wonderfully. I think she likened this to pieces of a jigsaw puzzle and how we all slot together, but it's not our place to judge the other person or to point out perhaps their own human flaws unless they've actually asked us to, or it fits this circumstance and the reason what's going on, because not everyone's ready to look in the mirror to look at those things, but it's looking at and recognizing that allows us, wonderful human beings, to grow and to become better people in ourselves, and also, I think, to break the pre-written cycle of life that's out there for us with those self-fulfilling prophecies of recurring patterns or ancestral wounds, maybe. So this allows us to get there. So we are just one step ahead of other people in getting there a bit earlier, and we have tools to do so. This is one of them. So my glasses aren't with me. My eyes are killing me. I'm going to take this one. I have noticed a few of you using books, and I don't know if it's been abundantly obvious, but sometimes I do use a book, especially with Oracle. However, sometimes for tarot I will as well. Now, this is the book that I would usually reach for tarot, and it is from Cocarina. This came with a deck that I purchased, yes, but backed on Kickstarter. And this one is based on Marseille, because I do like a lot of Pip and Marseille decks, which is why I like this book in particular. Now, if I had owned this book way back at the start of my journey, I probably wouldn't have bought any more or many more tarot books. But this companion book is beautiful. I love the fact you have the full picture here, you have symbolism, and then you have an explanation to the card for upright. We have a separate page for reversed. We have insights in the book as well. And then we have a notes page, so you can start collecting your own keywords to your cards. So I feel like this could become my personal little white book for tarot. Prior to this, in one of my previous videos, a long time ago, I showed like a everyday kind of book. And this was one that I started writing all sorts of stuff in, and nonsense, and things that were annoying me in the world. This was during COVID, really, a lot of it. And then I started copying from Linda, whoever it is that wrote this original book that gave me the idea of doing this. And I did other things in here. And then I started using it to just jot down when Gerald from Tarot Stash did his Learn Tarot with me. And lots of us from the tarot community joined in to help give keywords and things for people in the chat. So he started collecting and throwing them out there. So he has a whole series with multiple tarot tubers that have added into, and not just tarot tubers, community as well, who don't tarot tube but follow along, watch, support, and who are very knowledgeable in their own rights, their thoughts and feelings as well. So they added to those. So we got a lot more going on here. So we did elements. You can see there's some pages have a lot of stuff written on it. This is my Omni page. I've got more to go on that one. Random facts of learning. Ha ha ha. And then here we are. Sorry, it's not in order. Then I have numbers to go with how I work with tarot, up to 10. So I haven't finished these, but this is what I will come back to because this has got a lot more of my kind of keywords in it. So just wanted to let you know, and occasionally I'll use the book that goes with the deck. Today I'm feeling Patrick Valenza. I've no idea why, but I am. I haven't used this deck properly for a spread. I've thrown it out a couple of times, but not used it. So I'm looking forward to using this. And I have my mashup Triumphes. This is the pips and illustrated pips. So the Marseille and the illustrated pips mashed up into my deck. It's been edged. So this box isn't containing completely what's in my hands. I just want you to be 100% aware of that before you all rush out to try and buy this deck. This is 2 decks merged into one. I think I've made enough of a thing of that, haven't I? Now I can't remember if I've also got, I might have some oracle cards in here as well. I'm just trying to have a look. They come on the other way around if they are in here. Hopefully I've taken them out. No, I haven't. There they are. So I do have 10 oracle cards in here as well from an awaited oracle deck to go with all of this. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go. So Judgment. How do I judge others? Last year when I did this, I think I did it more as a how do I judge others? Let me count the ways. And I laid out as many cards as I felt I needed, and each one represented a form of judgment that I maybe throw out occasionally. So you can do that if you like, but let me just see, how do I judge others at this point in time here, December 2024? How do I judge others? Stuck in my hand, so it's that one. 7 of Wands. Battle. That is probably so true. God, I love this deck. I forget how great this deck is. It talks. Some of my closest friends have been people who are very similar to me. So they have been people who have been hurt, burned, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me type people. So they've been fooled multiple times by multiple people and have kind of wisened up a little bit. And therefore we meet from a defensive angle every time. And our aspects of interaction become more like a battle. It'll be a battle of minds, a battle of thoughts, a battle of process, but not like a nasty battle, but just like a quick fire round of testing each other out. I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it. But this like quick fire round of battling each other out. I suppose it's like speed dating for friends. So I haven't got time to beat around the bush and pretend we're nice and then find out you're not. So it's like this speed dating friendship battle of like mental, personal opinions. And then we find out very quickly that actually we are on the same page and we're okay. We're going to waste time on each other or give each other time and space, and we're going to become friends. I think that's what that does. That is my judgment of others. So I do come at a battle stance, but like, yeah, I suppose, because people do say I'm like Queen of Swordsy. I am the, like my sister always said, oh yeah, this is my like BITCH, big sister, because she felt that was where I came from a lot of my life. But it wasn't because I was being mean, it was because I was like protecting, defending, because I was like the big sister. So I was the person bringing them up while my parents were out at work, you know? So yeah, and questioning her friends and stuff. Sorry, I've got some London fog that I've made here. This is not an English drink, by the way. The Earl Grey probably is, but the concoction in here isn't. But I'll put this link down below to the video that I watched where she made it. So where does this judgment come from? Well, I kind of already know where the judgment comes from, to be honest, but let's just see if this has another aspect of where my judgment comes from. Where does my... Oh wait, I've just completely read that wrong, haven't I? I've read that as the 7 of Wands, not the 6 of Wands. I suppose the same thing, but when this happens in a spread and you read it as something else, that is the message that you're supposed to get, okay? So it's not I've misread the 6 of Wands completely. I just didn't even see that was a 6. I just saw this as a 7. However, in the same aspect, where I challenge battle wills, again, this could be based on, are you worthy to be my friend? So there's a double-sided dark side to that card, isn't there? So it's still the same answer to what I've said, but I just realised that's a 6. So where does this judgment come from for this battle? 5 of Cups, yeah. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So it does come from somebody causing me many upset moments. So what triggers me to judge? So this one's fallen out here. The Hermit. So it's from within. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And how best can I release this pattern? How best can I release this pattern of oh, hang on. So something's turned in there. There we go. 10 of Wands. Release. Just release it, love. Stop carrying it around with you. This is what Patrick's decks say to me. They are so sarcastic in my personal receipt of what they have to say. Now this one is the latest oracle, which I backed way, not backed. Yeah, kind of backed. I put my name forwards for it way back when. And I actually haven't done a walkthrough of it. Like, that's terrible. I thought I had. I might have shown it and just not done a walkthrough of it. But this one comes with a guidebook. And a really cool guidebook at that. So let's just see if I can't shuffle these up a little bit. I'm just curious. I just wanted to pull it out and play. See if it has to say anything. I quite liked some of the cards. I wasn't sure if this was going to be like for me a musings deck or if this is going to be a serious reads deck like Mildred is for me, or these two. So in the Pips and the Marseille decks, all the mages are the same and the court cards are the same, and I think the aces are the same. So this card's fallen. Oh, how appropriate for today's spread, huh? Witchcraft. Let's just have a look then. Just advice. This is just advice on top of my spread. So, Witchcraft, 1922. Tonight I paint the witch as a shadow against the flames, a figure of both beauty and terror. Her eyes burn like the secrets she holds, arms raised to summon forces unseen. She is the embodiment of power, untamed, a force both feared and revered. Through her, I attempt to capture the magic and allure of the unknown, where danger and desire are forever intertwined. Yeah, I would say danger and desire between being hurt, not being hurt, knowing better and letting it go. So Topsy, we have a Topsy card. Topsies, forbidden power and knowledge, nature's duality, a primal force, feminine energy, a goddess, rebellion, suppressed authority, empowerment, liberation, magic, control, over nature, a dark mystery, secrecy, the shadow self. Haha, isn't that so good? Shadow self. Seduction, sinful pleasures, lust, obsession, trickery, terror, madness, rage, vengeance, possession, a ritual, purification, prophecy. Did I not talk about ancestral, self-fulfilling prophecies? Witchcraft. Okay. There it is, the shadow self. I think that's pretty amazing. So I need to pop that into my journal. And then the next one is the viewing platform, part 2. With the do a little shadow work journaling spread, recognition being key to change. So that I'm not going to share with you. That's going to be a personal, private journaling session. And again, I wouldn't expect you all to share your journaling with us unless you felt you wanted to, because you have some insights that you would like us to, be part of with you. But I've discovered that this time round, this year round, it's been a lot harsher on some of us with the answers that are coming out the spread. So there's a shift in the universal energy somewhere, and it's making us look deeper, dig deeper. I want to say it's something to do with Pluto and Uranus and whoever else is at the back there, Saturn, spinning round, and also, of course, dark time of year, the descent, and just generally challenging ourselves. So again, the London fog recipe will be in the links below. Please check out my playlist and give some support to the lovely people who have been joining in and really going deep with these spreads. And you might even find a few new channels that you'd like to follow while you're down there. And I'm so sorry that I can't remember all your names. I'm absolutely shocking. I need to bring a list with me so I can mention you all and just actually give you a proper shout out and appreciation for all that you're doing and sharing. And those of you in the Facebook group, love to see what you've got in chat, please. Please do like multiples. There we go. There's a bunch of jellyfish up in the top right hand corner. But please do share your spreads in our group chat on Facebook or on Patreon. Are we on Patreon? We're on 2 platforms. On the other platform, I'd love to see what you've got. Honestly, I would really like to see what you've got. I'd like to see spreads. This is what I like to see here. You don't even have to share your personal thoughts, but I do like to see spreads out and about. And also give a shout out to my new favourite candles. So you saw me buy 3 of these earlier in the year. So it's Apollo Epsom. This is the Nutcracker. It's a very Christmas blend. So it's got, I think, tonka bean in there and cinnamon, definitely, or nutmeg. But it's very sweet. And I have another really cool one that I can't wait to light, but that one's got more of a masculine scent to it. And I think I prefer the other one to this one. So I can't wait to get the other one out and lit as we move into the year. So I'll see you for the next one, which will be the intruder deterrent. And in the intruder deterrent, we can get a little bit crafty, making a sigil or an aroma or a protection spray. I'm thinking I might like to make a wreath on that one so that I can bring that in as part of my protection on my front door. So until next one, take care. Bye-bye.